So we're going to go over the connections for the Crystal Light / Crystal Bed system. For the Crystal Bed, it's going to be the two-piece system. For the Crystal Lights, this is the only model that we have. And when we're looking at it, this connector is for the Crystal Beds. It does not come on the Crystal Lights. And what it is a BNC connector that's used for Rife systems or other types of systems that use that specific type of connector. Good for Rife machines and TENS units, things like that. Spooky 2 generators work great with that. Over on this side, we have the plug for 12 volt, and we have a little writing right here, 12 volt power. To pull that out, you're going to grab right here and pull back, and then it pulls out. This connector is shaped, if you look right at it, shaped like the letter D, where there's one flat side, and then it's half round. The flat side faces up. Give it a little wiggle, push, push, push until you hear it snap. And that's for the power. The power itself is a small power supply, 12 volts. It has a little blue light to let you know that the power's on. What else do we have on here? We have a knob right here. This adjusts the brightness of the secondary lighting system, the infrared lighting, and that will adjust how bright it is. The next item is the 5 volt power supply for the frequency generator / music player. You can also charge a phone off that. These are the frequency input section, and these are the same one, so it doesn't matter which one you plug it into. And then finally, we have this connector for the lighting system. And I'm going to pull back out a little bit. The lighting system, which is right here, the light bar, we're going to follow that down, and then you have this right-angled connection, and that fits in as so, and you're going to hear it click. Pull it out. You have to push down on that and simultaneously pull out. You notice how this comes out and away. And I have a USB power plug. I also have the 3.5 millimeter audio plug that came with your system, and that plug pushes in pretty hard. And then finally, those connect to the frequency player / music player. The music player has magnets on the back, so we've stuck it onto here, wherever it feels comfortable, and it's going to want to stick. Here is the power button, which turns on the whole system. You can see the lights just came on. And here's the on-off switch for the lights. So I'm going to back up so you can see the lights come on and off. And then I'm actually going to spin one of these around so you can see it. And I'm going to turn off the lights for a moment. So this red light, that's the infrared light. And I am going to go over here and adjust the brightness. Dimmer, 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 and then full bright. So the IR settings, there's a steady and a pulse. The pulsation is going to pulsate to the music. And in this case, It's not going to do pulsation so much as it is going to send. If there was music on this, it would pulsate. But we don't have music on this particular one. So what we're going to do is just play all ancient tones for 3 minutes. And play. So it's starting to play 3 minutes worth of the ancient tones, which are outlined in the music files. And although you can't see this flash right now, it is in fact sending those frequencies into the lighting, but they're flashing so quickly you can't see it. Now I have a second music player, and I'm just going to push play on that. You'll see that it starts to play. I can simultaneously send more frequencies into the system. So I'm taking this new 3.5, plugging it into my music player. Don't know if you can see that, how well you can see it, but it's in fact pulsating very quickly. If you don't want the pulsation, you can turn it to steady, and then it just remains steady. Another system that we have is the coils. So the coils and the infrared lighting are running off the same source. Meaning, in this particular case, the music/frequency generator is sending information into the box where the red lighting is receiving it and playing it. In addition, the coils inside of these units, we have the special coil inside here is receiving that information as well, turning it into a scalar wave. You can plug in a spooky generator into it and send more frequencies into the coils. Alternately, you can plug a spooky into one of these accessory ports here, and then it would send it to the lights as well as the frequencies. So basically, you can do lights and coils or just coils for a secondary source. If you don't want to bother, great. That's what this is for. It's taking care of everything for you. We're going to go over the lights real quick. So the lighting system is adjusted through these 4 red buttons. We have fast, slow, mode, and set. Mode is the one that's going to change the lighting. And when I push mode, it changes the lights to different combinations which are outlined in the manual. If you like one, you can hit set. And what that does is puts it into short-term storage. So when you turn this off for the night and you come back in the morning, it's going to immediately go to the one that you liked. Now I'm going to push mode again until we find one that has some variation, some flashing to it. So this one has a gradual color change, and I am telling that to speed up. So now it's going faster. If you want it to slow down, you just push slow about 5 times and then it slows it down. So that's how that works. And those are the controls overall. Thanks so much.